Hello and welcome to another edition of Uncut. I am Zero as normal, and I'm
And
joined
I
by my
am
co-host.
Bob. Oh,
Nick. Go ahead.
we usually just let me take it. Okay.
Yeah,
And
go
I am Bobby, per usual. Welcome to another thrilling, invigorating episode of Uncut.
Yes. So this show's mainly going to be filled with news today, I think.
Why
Yeah.
not?
So let's get. Well, first of all, we'll obviously talk about before we even move into the news. Obviously, we did our interview with Hollywood on
Yes.
Friday, which that was actually pretty big, wasn't it? Like
Yeah, that's pretty cool. She's really cool.
yeah, she's gonna. I will reveal now as well. She is coming back for part two. I have
Yeah.
officially confirmed she's coming back for part two.
Yeah.
It'll probably be around SummerSlam time, but we're not 100% sure yet. Still gonna work
Yeah.
out the bits and everything like that.
And
So
and like I said in the interview Friday, I really hope she gets to WrestleCon. I'll meet her and take a picture with her. Hopefully.
yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah, yeah,
Hopefully it all works out.
yeah. And probably then we could put that stuff on air, can't we? So
Yeah.
yeah, we can see what we can do. So a couple of things then. Let's go through then some of it. So some of the news has come down then. So Nikki Bella this week has come out and said that she would be interested in a reboot of Total Divas, starring most of the original cast and some of the newer stars basically for it.
Charlotte would be great
Do
on
you
there.
think that? Yeah. Do you think that they should bring that back or whatever, or like what do we think really on like Total Divas go back if she wants to do that one? Really?
I've literally never watched an episode, so I have no idea.
No. Well, I think
Not,
if
I'm
I
not
remember
a
rightly,
yeah.
no. Well, I think no. Then obviously, where she was saying like most of the original cast. Then, so if I remember rightly, from what I've read and stuff, the original cast was Nikki, Brie,
Wasn't Mandy on
Nikki,
there?
Brie. Yeah, Mandy. No, she. Well, her and Sonia done some bits and pieces.
Well, they're not
But
going to be
then
on
had
it clearly.
no. Well, they had Naomi, Nia. Renee Young was on there for a little bit, but obviously she won't be on there.
Who?
Renee Young.
Oh, I heard Rana Young. I'm like,
No, Renee Young.
Renee? Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. So they had Naomi, Nia.
Carmella.
Carmella was originally on there. Yeah. But we'll get
I've
into
seen
Carmella.
clips.
Some news about it.
I've seen clips. I've never seen full episodes. I think was it Naomi? Was she on there?
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Lana was obviously on there as well, and because Rusev was on there as well, they kept bringing Rusev into it.
Oh God.
Obviously, when they done the
I guess you got to get the male graphic. Yeah, I guess
the thing is, though, is obviously like when they had this could be the only problem is if they do bring it back. Obviously, it's a WWE branded show, and if they do Brie on there as well, last time they showed Daniel Bryan with him as well. Now the question would be: is would they want to show him on there because it's normally like delves into their home lives and stuff like that. It shows them at home, so obviously,
I mean, it's not like Brian's an active wrestler in AEW.
No.
They've showed him before. They had him on. Didn't they have him send in a message for was it Cena's 20th anniversary?
Might have been. I don't know, but
they had Jericho on Talk is Austin or Austin, whatever that show was.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's the thing is, though, is I don't think it's WWE side doing it. It's like it'll be AEW because, of course, there was that whole thing where they were trying to get Sting to induct in Lex Luger and Tony Khan, and I said no.
Yeah, it didn't. Right.
Yeah. So,
which shocked me. I thought Tony Khan would be like, I get to see my guy be on the WWE Hall of Fame. The mark he is. I thought he would.
Yeah, but you know, it's like they they didn't obviously want to do that, did they? So yeah, that was the thing there. So that's that thing. So I don't know if it'll work out or whatever, or whether it'll be fine or whatever. I don't know. They might.
They could put in the age of streaming, they could put it on Peacock and just call it a day.
Yeah. Or Netflix, because of course they want to focus on Netflix, don't they? And that, so
yeah, that too. One of the streaming apps that they work with.
Yeah. Obviously, then talking about Carmella, she announced that she's actually pregnant with a second baby.
Yeah, I saw that. So it was funny. because I am, and we'll get into this in a minute. I am going to SummerSlam this year, so I was making a list of potential people from last year's, or not last year's, or Scott, from April's WrestleCon that I would like. Oh,
Yeah.
it would be like, oh yeah, I would meet them, and I put Carmella on the list, and then like a week later, this happened. I'm like, probably not happening now.
Yeah, you probably won't be seeing her there now. Yeah, no, yeah.
And I mean, hey, rightfully so, but it's just funny for my luck. Like, oh yeah,
yeah. Have they not announced any names yet or anything or anything like that at all?
not for WrestleCon August. No, they haven't even announced where the hotel is or what. Yeah.
Oh, so they've literally announced nothing then. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So, I mean, congrats to her and Corey, isn't it? Like,
yeah. Well, hopefully Corey. I'm just kidding.
That's a bit. That was a bit of a below about comment there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was listen, I'm a messed up individual. I don't know what you want from me.
Fair enough. Right, whilst we're on the subject of no, I'll change the subject a little bit. So
while we're on the subject of, never mind.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that first episode of Stephanie's Places yet, or anything, or seen any stuff from it?
No. Is it a podcast or a show?
It's an actual show. It's like this week's one, for example, Stephanie was with all of the Bloodline, included. Well, they literally brought them all together. So you had Roman, Solo, Jacob, Jay, everyone like that basically all on they were all on a yacht, and they all met up with Stephanie on this massive yacht. And it was Roman Reigns' yacht actually.
That's a weird. Never mind.
Yeah, it's just a thing where like she meets up with them and stuff like that, and she talks like things inside and outside the business. Now on there they spoke to Jay. Well, she spoke to Jay and Jacob. Jay Uso, Jacob Fatu.
No, I don't. Who are they? I don't know who they are.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And both of them basically turned around and said that their kids have already turned around and said that they are ready to come into WWE. So the Bloodline, their kids, their kids are already. Their kids basically want to come on into WWE when they're able to. So
I was about to say, how old are these kids?
I don't know, but I know Jacob's got about 6.
I think he might have more actually. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Probably, but yeah, no, but they he's not the Bloodline
Jacob's
win, especially with
Jacob's what, early 30s, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so there's probably still
like what, 32 or something.
Yeah, probably.
I think I remember looking up. He's like 32. He's 33. Okay. Oh, he just hit 33 like 2 weeks ago. 7 kids.
Yeah.
7 kids. So, let's see.
They'll probably all be in WWE soon at some point.
Oh wait, no, I wanted to look up personal life.
Jay, I think's only got like 2 or 3, I think. If I'm right.
Yeah, Jay has a few. I know that. Okay, it doesn't say when they were born or anything. And Jay's got to be pushing 40, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I would think, or at the very least 35. He's okay. He'll be 40 in August. So he has 2 kids. It says.
Yeah.
Let's see. Uso married his high school sweetheart since January 2015. No, it doesn't say their ages. The couple has 2 sons, Josiah and Jesse, something like that.
They like their J's in that family, don't they?
Yeah, right. Jacob and what's his isn't his real name? What's his name in real life? Jonathan. Joshua. Yeah.
So
what's
Joshua,
Jimmy's?
or Jonathan, one of them.
Jimmy's might be.
Whatever the other one is. One of them is Joshua, and one of them is Jonathan. Yeah. I know one of them is Joshua, one of them is Jonathan.
I think Jimmy is Jonathan now that Jonathan. And then what's Jacob's real name? Or is it Jacob?
Yeah. Might be Jacob, I don't know.
Jacob's real name. That's his legit name. Fatu. No, what? That can't be right.
Yeah, don't forget they are names like that.
He's the son of Sam Fatu. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu. Yeah. I would have never guessed that was his government name. No.
No?
That too?
No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. That's not like a generic.
Yeah, but don't forget that's like a Polynesian name, isn't it? If you think about it.
Yeah, but like I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to guess it. And also, most wrestlers do not have their government name for wrestling. It does
No.
happen, but
Yeah. So yeah. So no, that's yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it also doesn't at the same time, like what you said. But yeah. Right. So moving on then a little bit. So we might as well cover. This is a little bit weird, but we might as well cover a little bit of TNA, seeing as they had their pay per view. So
wait, I do have something to get into. You continue, but you said TNA. It reminded me of this. Let me find it.
Okay, yes. So as part of TNA then, so the Nemeth brothers officially beat the Hardy brothers, the Hardy Boys, this week at their pay-per-view. A lot of people are hating on that. I've seen a lot of negative comments about the Nemeths basically beating the Hardys. I don't know. Well, obviously, when I mentioned it to you the other day, you made quite a few comments on it. So I don't know, what do you think about the Nemeths beating the Hardys?
I mean, like Dolph is, or I'm sorry, Nick. Nick's cool, but it's just like Ryan Nemeth. Like, what?
Yeah.
I just like he's not that good.
No.
And people hate him because of the CM Punk thing. So it is actually funny. What was I gonna? So you mentioned TNA. So did you happen to see? Oh, do I have to find it again? Did they boot me? I think they did. Did you happen to see ESPN's projections of John Cena's final matches for the year?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping to read them to you, and you'd be like, "What?"
Yeah.
Some of these are
out there. Yeah.
Okay, John Cena defeats Randy Orton at Backlash in May.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, read them off then. Yeah.
Yeah, John Cena defeats Randy Orton at Backlash in May. Respectable. It's happening. I get it.
Yeah.
Jey Uso defeats John Cena to retain the championship, World Heavyweight Championship on Money in the Bank.
So hang on. So when does John Cena win that World Heavyweight Championship then? I don't know.
No. To retain.
Right.
That's a bit of a stretch, but okay. This next one seems somewhat realistic. John Cena defeats CM Punk at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
I would think Cena and Punk fight at Money in the Bank.
Probably, yeah.
But it's not totally impossible. Now it's here where we get the impossible.
Yeah.
I think, at least. John Cena and Travis Scott defeat Cody Rhodes and Bad Bunny at SummerSlam. Nah.
They have, to be fair, they have already said
that
a tag match is in the works.
There's no way that there are 2 nights of SummerSlam and John Cena is going to be in a tag match.
I don't think it's going to be out of SummerSlam, but they have already confirmed that there's going to be a tag match.
That's a Saturday Night's Live match. Not gonna lie to you.
Or a Saudi.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. The next one. Joe Hendry defeats John Cena via DQ at Victory Road.
Yeah. I mean, he wants the match. He's called him out.
I don't see Cena crossing over to TNA. I don't see it.
No?
I don't see it. All right. The next 2 are definitely in play. I'll give him that. John Cena defeats Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel, November. Definitely in play. How we would get there. With the Seth stable now, how we would get there, I'm not really sure. But again, not totally out of play, not totally out of question. Then this one is definitely not out of the question. Cody Rhodes defeats John Cena to become the undisputed champion at Saturday night's main event, December, and that's probably where Cena calls it a day.
Probably, yeah. That last one there, yeah. However, have you seen though? WWE have this is quite interesting. WWE have actually copyrighted this week the old ECW name, December to Dismember.
Oh God.
Yeah, they've actually copyrighted that name for pay-per-view and live event reasons. So that says to me that's probably either going to be an NXT event in December.
Yeah.
So we're going to get that in December, or it's going to be
But
the main roster one for it.
it's gonna. But don't they have um what does NXT do in December again?
They have a few.
What's the pay-per-view called? It's where they have the 5 people in the match and it's a countdown and most pins wins.
Oh, Gold
Survivor
Rush.
Challenge. Is it Gold
Gold
Rush?
Rush, you mean?
The
Gold
pay-per-view
Rush,
there?
yeah. I think it's something Gold. Isn't it Gold Rush? I'm sure.
I don't think it is.
If I look, I'll die. So if I look, my laptop dies. I don't know.
Oh,
But,
fine. I'll take care of it.
go on, yeah, go on in. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, might as well. I'm
Bailing you out again.
It's NXT. I'm sure it's Gold Rush.
I thought Gold
Because
Rush was like the name of the match.
It might be. I'm not sure, but I don't know what the NXT pay-per-view is.
That literally gave me nothing. Okay.
Deadline.
Deadline, that's what it was, yes. Yeah, don't they
Deadline.
usually do Deadline in December? I mean, I guess you could do
Yeah.
December to Dismember and still do the same match. I guess it's
Yeah.
not totally out of the question.
I mean, the only thing is, like I said, unless that is the December pay-per-view for the main roster, that's the reason why they're doing it.
Well, I think they're gonna do Saturday. I think the Saturday night's main event is gonna technically count as the pay-per-view. So
Is there definitely one in December though? Because have they actually announced one for December?
yeah, Saturday night's main event in Boston, December 13th, I want to say.
All right, fair enough. I would have thought they might have done something after that where Cena calls it night, because are they really going to call it that early in December? For it?
I mean,
that's what I'm thinking.
Because then you're getting, but here's the problem: you're getting till Christmas. You know, like
Yeah,
and again, it's in Boston, so
yeah, they'll be double filming that week as well, won't they? I guess so, before Christmas. So yeah, it could be there. And unless obviously because they've got that one on the Saturday, they might also hold a pay-per-view on the Sunday because they have done that before. Where they've done a Saturday night main event one and then like a pay-per-view sort of like closer to that.
Yeah, it's not. What's it called? Oh, they got the Perth show in October too. I forgot about that. Is that a pay-per-view? That's a pay-per-view. I thought that was like a house show.
Yeah. No, they're doing a SmackDown pay-per-view and a Raw there. They are.
So nothing technically in September, according to the list at the time.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, here's the problem. You have a pay-per-view on August 2nd and 3rd, and then August 31st. I think you can skip September.
Yeah. What's going on August 31st? What's August 31st?
Clash in Paris.
Oh yeah, is it? Yeah. So yeah, they can skip September then. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, there's technically no pay-per-view in July this year because, well, they count Saturday night's main event as like a big show. It's not technically a pay-per-view, you know. But still, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. So, well, I mean, yeah, we've gone off track again, but yeah, actually, like I said, it's quite weird that they've obviously copyrighted December to Dismember.
Yeah,
unless they want to keep hold of the IP, they might just literally just want to keep hold of the IP because, of course, because it's their old ECW one. But I don't understand why they would. If they're not going to use it, why would they want to keep hold of it? Basically, that's the thing.
The last time they did December to Dismember, it was bad.
Yeah.
That was like 2007, 2006.
Well, it was ECW, wasn't it? Basically.
Yeah, but like it was like, it's not good.
No. So but that's so they've recently copyrighted that, so that's gonna be quite fun looking at that one and seeing what I do with that. So going back to TNA anyway. So like I said, the Nemeths basically beat the Hardys for the tag belt. In a surprising move as well, they actually had NXT stars beat the TNA stars for some of the matches. They had Fatal Influence beat a thrown together team of 3 people from TNA basically.
Fatal Influence. Who is that?
That's JC Jane.
I can never remember. I could never remember stable names because they had Fatal Influence. Then what was Sonya's old group called?
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can never Yeah.
So no.
JC, Jasmine, and Fallon.
So they actually had them win on the TNA pre-show. That one was actually on. And then one of the other big talking points was at the end of the triple threat match, which is the main event involving Joe Hendry, Ethan Page, and who else is in it? And Frankie Kazarian. Trick Williams showed up basically and attacked Joe Hendry.
Whoop that trick.
Yeah, he showed up. And then, of course, on NXT, they had Joe Hendry show up to call out to Trick Williams, and Dark State attacked Joe Hendry.
I was having problems watching NXT last night. I had to resort to listening to somebody watch it while the audio played. And while that sounds like, oh yeah, you still got to listen to it. It's not fun trying to figure out whose voices is whose.
No. Yeah, but no, I know one of the plans is I know we were obviously discussing this the other day as well, but Joe Hendry is going to be involved with Obafemi basically. To obviously first of all, he's going to be facing Trick and stuff. And then the ultimate plan is then to get Joe Hendry facing Obafemi to win.
Okay, so when is the next NXT pay-per-view after Battleground? Do they have one yet? Are they doing one SummerSlam week? Well, that's still. Oh, no, wait. No, well,
actually, no, they wouldn't be able to fit one in there unless they're doing Mania week where they do it during the day. They wouldn't be able to fit one in SummerSlam weekend, would they?
Yeah, no, you can't unless you do it Friday evening at 5 p.m. But that's a stretch. Yeah, that's
unless they make it a special that week. Unless they do unless they do an NXT special on the Tuesday.
Is Worlds Collide an NXT show, or is that just going to be strictly AAA?
That's AAA and NXT combined.
So I mean, technically, I'm thinking I'm thinking NXT show. Oh, you know what they could do? They might, and this is a while away. Well, I mean, Worlds Collide, they'll have. They could do one Money in the Bank weekend.
Could do, yeah. I mean,
they also could do one Saturday night's main event weekend. That's July 12th and the 13th. That's
they do tend to do that, don't they? If you think about it, you normally have a Saturday night main event on a Saturday, then obviously then a TNA. I keep saying TNA. Then an NXT pay per view on the Sunday. They have done that before, so I mean that is a possibility for it.
There you go. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. Because I'm waiting for them to do Trick versus Oba again, 1-on-1.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a triple threat, so that way then it protects one of them in there.
Well, I'll tell you this: if Oba, Hendry, and Trick are in the triple threat match at Battleground, I can tell you who's taking the pin.
Who do you think?
Joe Hendry.
Think so?
I think they're going to keep Trick unpinned so they can give us that match eventually somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
Because Trick never got his 1-on-1 rematch.
Well, the thing is, though, is obviously Trick's on the call-up list. Trick's on the actual official call-up list.
Yeah, but Roxanne's been called up 8 times in the last 2 years, and she just keeps going back to NXT. So I don't.
Well, I'll get to that in a minute. Actually, I'll officially get to that about call-ups and stuff because WrestleVotes has released something about them. So we'll get to that one. But yeah, so. As we were saying, so also as well as part of TNA as well, Indy Hartwell has officially signed with TNA. She's announced that one. So she appeared in the crowd at their pay-per-view and announced that she's officially signed a multi-year deal with them. So that means she'll be back in NXT soon.
Say her name. Yeah, she's somehow back. Yeah. Say her name and she appears. I believe in Indy Hartwell.
Yeah. Yeah, so she'll be back on NXT screen soon.
Well, listen. Nash Carter got fired from NXT, but Zachary Wentz appeared on NXT. 2 totally different guys. somehow.
I mean, yeah,
Somehow, some way.
possible, isn't it? But yes, that's that. So some information down. Come on down, then we might as well talk about then. So, I don't know who released this, but I've just literally just seen this go around. So it says the original plans at WrestleMania had. This is about Lyra and Becky. So it said the original plans at WrestleMania had Lyra to go heel on Becky after their match at Mania 41. But Becky insisted to go heel as she feels Lyra could be a top babyface in the company by the end of the year. This is now the plan basically for that one to do that one. So yeah, so they're looking for Lyra to go top babyface, and yeah, so Becky changed that one round because they originally wanted Lyra to turn heel. And
I don't know if Lyra could have pulled off the heel run. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's just some people that are like goody two shoot. Becky was the much better option.
And as well, it's now also got a lot of people talking now. Like, is she going to be joining that new up with Seth in that new stable?
I do actually have something on that. Was it WrestleVote? I can't remember, or maybe Fightful. I can't remember. I just saw it this morning or last night. The plan as of right now is to add nobody. They could add people in the future, but as of right now, it's just going to be Seth, Breaker, and Heyman. But if you had to pick a third guy to join, who are you picking?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe an NXT call up.
Oh no, I have my pick.
Maybe someone like. Who have you got?
Austin Theory.
Oh yeah, Austin Theory. Yeah.
Think about it. Dude looks like $1 million. Dude looks like $1 million. He can. Don't thumbs up me, StreamYard. Looks like $1 million. He's great in the ring. He's not the best talker, but you don't have to be a good talker when you're around Heyman and Seth. So there you go. If they're really trying to make this like a new evolution, Theory is young as anything, and he could be the new Orton. And plus Heyman, and Heyman's a big fan of Theory. I know that. Have you heard that? Have you heard that story or no?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
About like how Heyman was the one that called him up when during COVID they needed somebody, and Heyman was like, "Yeah, I'll take Theory," because they were buddy.
Yeah.
Stop coughing.
Sorry.
I'm trying to speak. Don't be rude. Yeah, I think Theory would fit in well there. I mean, like I said, he's not the best talker, but you don't need to put a mic in his hand when he's around Seth and Heyman, because it doesn't look like Braun Breaker is going to be doing much talking.
No, I mean, he's just like the muscle, isn't he? He's just like
he murdered Sami Zayn, but yeah,
obviously he did, didn't he? So I mean, we're also on the subject of that anyway. I don't know again who's put this one out, but this is apparently the plans for SummerSlam, and it says Triple H desperately wants to make SummerSlam this year bigger than WrestleMania 41, and the matches currently planned for the event is Cody versus Cena 2.
Okay, that's fair.
Roman versus Seth.
Fair.
And then CM Punk versus Braun Breaker.
That's the direction we thought they were going. Okay. Yeah.
So,
those are three big matches.
Yeah. Here we go. So, yes, that's that one there. So that's that, and that is going to be pretty big then if they make that. I mean, the thing is though, is which one would they have main event each night? Obviously, you're going to have Cody.
Cena Cody night 2.
Do you reckon they do Roman Seth night 1? Because on night 1 officially, what do you think? Because that's a big match that everyone wants. Everyone wants that match. Is Roman Seth?
I mean, I guess Jey Uso doesn't necessarily have the main event. That's if he's still champion at the time.
Yeah.
I would have said do Jey Uso Logan Paul at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But it looks like that's going down a Backlash.
That's Backlash.
Same thing with McAfee. Gunther is confirmed for Backlash, by the way.
Yeah. I've seen that one. Yeah. Which is going to lead to Gunther and Goldberg at SummerSlam. I hope you're aware of that.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on there. So
I'd rather Braun. Listen, I'd rather Braun Breaker versus Goldberg. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Braun Breaker has a lot bigger things to do right now. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, if it's Gunther McAfee now, that means Gunther Goldberg. I mean, listen, I've seen a lot of last matches in person, so I guess just add another one to the list. I saw Batista's last match. I saw Angle's last match. I saw Triple H's last WrestleMania match. I saw who else? I thought there was one more. Batista, Angle. I saw Triple H retire officially at 38. Put his boots in the ring. 39.
I mean, as well, if it's Goldberg's last match as well, you could officially travel down with him, So that's.
I'll be there that weekend.
Yeah, you could officially travel down with him, So that'd be the thing.
Yeah, just he's right upstairs. Yeah. I would have to think about it. Oh wait, I saw my buddy told me the other day, and I was like, "Oh, all right. How could I forget?" I go for it. I can't remember at the top, off the top of my head.
So some of the other bits then. So this is then come down. I think this is from Rest Votes as well. Is it says plans are at the moment for legends and multiple international talents to be part of WWE Evolution, which is the women's one. So looking at it, they're probably going to be calling in a lot of ones from other companies and stuff like that, which I mean they've got to, because at the minute half their talents are out, aren't they? So
Stone Cold, I saw his last match.
We're breaking up now. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, you broke up a little bit there, but yeah, you came back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw Stone Cold's last match.
Yeah.
I saw Vince McMahon's last match.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Batista, Angle, Austin, Vince, Triple H in his last Mania.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Johnny Knoxville at the time. Now, as of right now, it's his last match.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of them, isn't it? But so that's that basically. What do you think about the whole Evolution thing as well? And like them bringing loads of vintage talents and stuff for it, and loads
I've been hearing this rumor for a long time, so like I'm not gonna really like take anything with it until it officially gets announced.
Yeah. So I mean, it's I don't know who they would have to go, like international stars and stuff. But I mean, that Miko Satomura has just retired, so I don't know whether they would have.
Well, who else could you do? I don't know.
I don't know. So I mean, that's.
I did think, but I got nothing.
Whilst we're on the subject of the women's, then we might as well carry on with this. Then, so Liv Morgan is apparently going to be taking some time off soon.
Saw this.
This has come down from PW Insider that she's going to be in a major movie, but it says this is not a superhero film.
It's not,
which rules out Avengers Doomsday, which everyone was speculating.
No, I because they started filming Monday and she was on Raw on Monday, and I'm like, well, chances are it's not going to be Doomsday. But because like also, what major role would she have in Doomsday when you're bringing in literally everybody? So like,
I mean, I don't know, like I don't know which one it'll be, but they're saying it's gonna break her out into like a major Hollywood star. So I don't know like which sort of film it could be, really.
You know what I was thinking, and this is a complete speculation. I have no idea. I could be completely wrong, but the timing of it does make sense. That new Rock Martin Scorsese movie.
In that film next year, though, I thought.
I don't know when they're filming or anything. I really have no idea. But like, it's a big movie with Scorsese and The Rock. There's only 3 people listed in the cast.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I don't know. It's a guess. I could be wrong. I could be way off.
Well, apparently the actual official announcement is coming after Raw this week. They're officially making the announcement after Raw this week to what it is. Apparently, that's what it is. So
truthfully, I have no idea. Like I said, they just said a big movie, and that's where my mind went. I really don't know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were speculating it was obviously Avengers, and a lot of other people were saying it's going to be like a Marvel or something like that, or something like that.
It,
but I don't think it's
Avengers Doom. I don't know if you saw the cast for Avengers Doomsday. Who's in it?
there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them in there.
Yeah, Liv Morgan would not like. She would get
No.
lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
It's like there's so
Big
many
time.
stars, and they said this is one that's gonna like break her out, but like
Yeah.
that wouldn't be, you know.
No. Talking about
Yeah.
filming and stuff like that as well, and movies and stuff. Drew McIntyre is going to be leaving soon as well because he's apparently going into a major film as well. So he's going to be taking time off the film. So
Avengers Doomsday.
well, I don't know, but probably
Doctor Doom's henchman.
Yeah, yeah. But no, again, that could also be the Rock's one as well because obviously he's got quite a lot of pull, so he could have literally have selected some people, couldn't he? So I mean, he can.
Oh yeah,
because
maybe
the
that
Rock,
could be the Well, Rock. You know what? Actually,
Drew's been doing a lot of stuff. So I mean,
I did just have a thought of what Liv Morgan
Yeah.
and or Drew McIntyre could be in
what's that?
the new Fast and Furious movie.
Could be yeah. Yeah,
I don't know if it's started filming yet.
I don't know.
I don't know. As of right now, it says production status pre-production.
So no, so that means then it hasn't started yet. Then
No, Dwayne Johnson is in it, so I mean,
yeah, so I mean, so there is every possibility because he obviously has a lot of pull in Hollywood, doesn't he? So if he obviously wants to get some people in, or he thinks would be good for it, then he's, he could.
he's got a little pull in Hollywood.
Yeah. I mean, we could be speculating all this, and it'll be something completely random, which we never even thought of.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to think of big movie franchises that are coming out.
I've seen some people say the new Hunger Games. There's apparently a new Hunger Games going to be getting filmed.
Is she the new Katniss Everdeen?
Yeah. I mean, that's
Liv Everdeen.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've seen online. Is like a few people say new Hunger Games or whatever. It could be that one, but I don't know. We'll find out soon. But yeah, apparently we find out on Monday. Apparently, that's what people are saying to what she's going to be in. So, sure, I reckon they'll write her out somehow from Judgment Day, won't they? Whatever it be.
Yeah.
So
Dom's going to turn on her.
Probably, yeah. Dom's going to turn on and go back to Rio or someone, or he's going to find someone else to go to. So
there's really a new Hunger Games coming out.
I don't know. That's what people are saying.
That's next year, but there's already. Well, I mean, there is a cast to it, but there's only 4 people. Next November. I mean, explores Hannah after the 24 years after the Katniss saga. Yeah, I think I saw like the first 2 Hunger Games. The first one was good. Like it was interesting. It was new, like a new thing. And I saw the second one, and I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. But then they just kept making movies, and I'm like,
yeah, they need to stop that, don't they? Yeah.
I think I'm kind of like what? Yeah, like the first one was original. I mean, not original. It was a book, but like it was still cool to see, you know.
Yeah,
but then then it was like, oh, okay.
I mean, the thing is, though, as well, is obviously with all these stars going out now, what are they going to do next? Because if they've got Drew out, Liv out, Cody's taking a break. Apparently,
well, here's what I saw. Punk was filming a show while he was feuding with McIntyre, so I mean,
he didn't be in for a little bit.
He didn't miss that much time.
No. I mean, yeah.
He lives under the Paradigm umbrella. I saw.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe Paradigm was like, "Hey, listen, Mondays she's busy, you know."
Yes.
And then
she could possibly show up on a Friday or something, or something like that, couldn't she?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I mean, she's a tag. The tag teams. I had to think
they're going to have to drop them soon, aren't they? They're going to have to drop this title soon, I expect.
I don't think anybody cares that much. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, they could take him off for that, but no, but that's quite interesting. We'll obviously find out soon what's going on with Liv and stuff.
Yeah, apparently next Monday.
Yeah, whilst we're on the subject then of like the women as well, PW Insider have confirmed that both Roxanne Perez and Julia are being called up to the Monday Night Raw brand as soon as possible. Apparently, from the draft, it could well be that they're officially going to be on Raw. So that means
Have they announced when the draft is?
not yet, but I expect it's probably going to be soon.
Because tomorrow is May 1st.
Yeah, so I mean, they're probably doing it very soon, aren't they? I guess ready for. They'll probably do it after Backlash. It'll probably be the week after Backlash, I expect.
Wouldn't hate that.
Ready for Money in the Bank or something.
Yeah.
You know, they could probably do it that way. But I mean, yeah, that's probably when it'll be. But yeah, so by the sounds of it, so Julie will be dropping soon, and the speculation is that she's dropping it to Jordan Grace for NXT.
Wait. Time out. Who? What? Who? Huh?
By the sounds of it, because Julie is coming up soon.
Yeah.
For it. By the sounds of it, the speculation is that she's dropping her title to Jordan Grace.
Stephanie's the champ.
Oh yeah, Stephanie's the championship.
That's how I was like, Julie's dropping what?
Sorry, yeah, no, I got it wrong. No, Stephanie's apparently dropping to Jordan Grace anyway. So
watch the product, you mark. Okay.
Yeah, okay. No, I was reading two messages at the same time.
That's how I was like, Julie's dropping what?
So,
exactly?
So Julia and Roxanne are both coming up to Raw, and apparently Stephanie's getting called up as well, so she'll be dropping soon to Jordan Grace.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably gut NXT again.
Well, that's why they're bringing in, obviously, they've got the Battle Royale due for next week with a lot of LFG talents. They've got a lot of LFG, TNA, and NXT talents on there, so that's probably going to be showcasing the future ones, isn't it, really, for it? So, yeah, for that one. Especially with LFG stars and stuff.
Yeah, there were some people I saw on the Battle Royal list. I was like,
yeah.
Like they showed the graphic, and I'm like,
Undertaker turned up, didn't he? And he obviously turned around and mentioned he's bringing a lot of LFG guys and that with him next week. So
it's your yard now, but I'm bringing some guys from LFG.
Yeah,
and you will rest. No,
and obviously, they've also announced some TNA stars in that one as well. So obviously, it's going to be the next one there for it. So that's pretty cool. What else we got here? So that's officially it now, I think, for what I've got here.
What was I was gonna say. Well, what did I tell you about that coughing?
Sorry.
Stop it.
Can't help it.
You hold it in. What was I going to say? I'll go to Wrestle Talk because I thought I saw something, but I just can't remember off the top of my head.
I see something quite interesting. I wanted to run this past you, actually. I seen this one mentioned the other day. This is about Money in the Bank. Now, this was brought up. Someone said, what would be your reaction if John Cena entered Money in the Bank and won the Money in the Bank to stop anyone from cashing in on it?
I saw that. I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get him hated, and listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Money in the Bank the last few years has been a waste, at least for the men.
Yeah.
Drew cashed in last year. That was that. Who was the year before that? Was it Theory the year before that? No, shouldn't have been. No. I think Theory was like 2022. Who's 2023? Was it Biggie? No, not Biggie. Biggie was 2021.
Priest? Was it Damien Priest?
Yes, that makes sense because he cashed in on Drew. Yes. I have something here. I just saw this from Wrestle Talk. This was tweeted like 30 minutes ago.
Right.
Adam Copeland says it will probably be time to call it a day on his in-ring career when he turns 53 at the end of his existing AEW contract. He turns 53 in October 2026. So it looks like I mean, if he wants to call it a day in the Rumble, I wouldn't be mad. But
that'd be the 2027 Royal Rumble, then retiring, wouldn't it?
So I mean, we got like a year and a half left of Edge, Adam Copeland. Yeah. It's crazy to think about. And like if you think about it, everyone's so excited for Cena and Orton to do it one more time. And me, I'm like, This is sad. Like my childhood is dying.
Yeah.
Like Orton versus Cena for the final time. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What's this? WWE star joins teasing Seth and Braun. Who do we think it is?
I don't know. They're bringing up a load of people.
Sami Zayn. Wait, what?
What was said?
Is it this one? Yeah, it's got to be because they're showing his tweets. Karrion Cross.
Oh God.
Yeah, no,
Leo
thank
like
you.
that.
Leo. Cross in Seth's new stable. No, just no.
So,
But I heard there's another company that would take him. It's called AEW. Yeah, he'll do fine there. They always push their talent and do.
Yeah.
It was Rusev and Aleister Black's fault that they didn't do well in AEW.
Right,
that's
okay.
That's
is that what it is?
Yeah, we'll roll with that. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. I was going to say, one of the other things as well. It's also been confirmed that Roman Reigns will not be back until the Money in the Bank weekend. So by the sounds of it, he's going to be returning then. Basically.
So, like, what is that? Where they do Seth and Braun versus Roman and Punk?
No, apparently he's not going to be announced for the thing beforehand. So I think they're going to do I think he's just going to come out and attack someone. When they say return, it's going to be like the SummerSlam thing where he comes back and basically attacks someone.
And that leads to Roman Seth at SummerSlam. Yeah.
Yes. So that says on Roman Seth at SummerSlam. So whoever Seth's going to be facing, say, at Money in the Bank, Roman will probably get it. Roman will probably interfere in that one to then set it up.
You know what they could do?
What's that?
It could be they could do Roman versus Seth at SummerSlam, Braun versus Punk. Then at Clash in Paris, they can do the tag match.
Yeah, because they're going on their big stars now.
Because it's kind of a quick turnaround. That's the easiest transition, in my opinion.
But no, yeah. So I mean, that's that. Yeah, well, that's what the thing is at the moment is that Roman actually returns at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So that sounds to me like he's just going to come out and just attack someone, which obviously now we know is going to be Seth because of a Roman Seth match at SummerSlam, basically. So,
but like, I had a vision.
Yeah, go on.
All right, so you put Seth in the Money in the Bank.
Right.
Seth's about to win the briefcase. Roman comes out and costs him.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? That's the easiest because if Seth gets a title shot and Roman costs him there, I just think that's a terrible way to end a pay-per-view. I know it's Roman coming back. But imagine Seth's climbing the ladder, nobody's around, then Roman just runs out, pushes him off the ladder, spears him, calls it a day.
Or he spears the ladder. But do it that way. You could he could literally spear the ladder.
I'd prefer he not do that because he could injure himself, he could injure Seth.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah. A lot of people here. So I've just seen. So a lot of people are saying about the Liv Morgan thing. A lot of people are still online saying it's going to probably be the Hunger Games, Sunrise of the Reaping. Apparently, that's what they're saying. So that's what it looks like. That's what a lot of people are saying. It looks like it could be that.
I didn't even know they were making new Hunger Games.
No,
how many are there?
There's a fair bloody few of them in it. So
I'll look. Livness Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Hunger.
Livness Aberdeen. Livness Aberdeen.
It's Katniss's sister. Movies. Let me see how many there are. Okay. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games Catching Fire. The Hunger Games Mockingjay. Jesus Christ. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. The Hunger Games. I can't read that. Not yet, at least. Where is it? Films. Okay. Holy crap. there are currently, with this new one coming out, this will be the 6th movie.
Lovely.
Yeah. And
So,
interesting. Guess who's directing it? Or screenplay and adaptation?
who is it?
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It just says Billy Ray, but I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair
This one
enough.
is called The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never read the books, so I don't know if they follow. I saw the first Hunger Games for sure. I think I saw Catching
Right.
Fire, but after that, I haven't. And I
No.
mean, I probably should. I like Jennifer Lawrence, so.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
just like,
yeah. I know one other talking point that we could bring up in a minute
what's up?
once we've done this. Metaphor. Metaphor was split up on NXT last night, didn't it? Yeah. So,
Lax is going up, it seems like.
yeah. So I mean, so she's obviously like she's going solo in that by the looks of it, and a lot of people are not happy about that. I've seen it all online. A lot of people were like, "Yeah, this is like she's not it's not going to be the best thing for them to basically do it that way."
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Noam Dar was gone for literally like a year.
Yeah.
I think it was February of last year, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, over a year. Ora Mensa, I can't remember the last time I saw him on NXT TV. No. And it's just been Lash and Jakara, and all tag teams break up eventually.
I mean, they even showed up on they showed up at TNA this weekend. They did to be in the tag match there, and they lost then. So I mean, it kind of makes sense, really, right?
I mean, she's a big girl. She's an athletic girl. Like, let her try be a solo act. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, it could work out. Like what we said there. Obviously, if she's being called up, then that could work out pretty well, couldn't it?
Good. Yeah, it's sink or swim time.
Yeah, like what you said, everyone does break up every so often. So of course, they do need to sort of like bring her up and stuff, don't they? And give her a chance, really, for the solo star.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I don't know why people are so upset.
They're upset because they wanted to see the Lash and Jakara entrance on main roster, and that's what it is. They wanted to see that, and obviously they've had that though, haven't they? You think about it.
Yeah. They worked.
They were SmackDown, didn't they? Times and stuff.
They worked Crown Jewel.
Yeah. So they've obviously had that. So it's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, they had a little main roster run. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. People are weird.
Yes, that's that. Yes, I mean, one of the other things as well is Dakota Kai has confirmed that she has been benched, but she's not injured. So people are kicking off over that as well, basically.
I'm about to say something that might be unpopular. I like Dakota Kai. I think she's great. But when you're that injury prone, I think you got to be careful. Like I said, I like Dakota Kai. She's great. She's really good in the ring. I have no issues with Dakota Kai whatsoever. But when you are that injury prone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are moaning about it because they're like, oh, well, if she's being benched now for no reason, then it could mean that she's probably going to be getting released and that. That's what they were worried about. She's not injured.
I don't know. Triple H brought her back in 2022. 2022?
Yeah, but it's not Triple H's call now on it. Triple H doesn't make the call on the releases anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he has some say.
Yeah, some say, but obviously, but if TKO to say like what you said, she's too injury prone and stuff like that.
It's the unfortunate truth. It was the same thing with Tegan Knox.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, because that's the thing as well. See, Triple H brought back Tegan Knox and that, and then she was released because of all of her injuries. So I mean, that's the problem, isn't it, with it? Really, she could. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to say it, but I can see it coming.
Wait, hold on. Dave Meltzer was urged to coax The Rock back to WWE as WrestleMania saga takes new twist. What? To recap the saga briefly, The Rock was asked by Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel to appear at the Elimination Chamber PLE in order to drive ticket sales. Okay, we know that.
Yeah.
Rock pitched the angle to turn Cody heel. Triple H's alternative idea was to cast John Cena as the heel, which ultimately was agreed upon. The Rock subsequently dropped out of the storyline, citing that emphasis should be squarely placed on Cena's record-breaking 17th world title. Okay, yada yada yada. Incidentally, Fightful Select have since corroborated with a WWE source that The Rock, whose motives and transparency have been questioned in some circles, was in fact contacted by Emmanuel. Okay. Rock took the Instagram 7 months ago to post the "Don't believe any of the bull" when a concerned fan expressed the fear who would not work WrestleMania. The Wrestling Observer newsletter's Dave Meltzer, who's reporting over the last few months, has been validated in recent days. Revealed a new shocking twist in what many fans are reading into this as an ongoing political saga. Speaking on the Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer revealed to somebody, he did not specify, that's always solid, but almost certainly someone within WWE urged Meltzer to report that The Rock would miss WrestleMania together. The apparent motivation behind this was that The Rock would get so mad that he'd actually appear at Mania to prove everyone wrong.
Okay.
Some fans believe that The Rock is easily gotten to. It would seem that this belief is echoed within WWE too. So Meltzer's just making this about him.
So what he's saying then is that he was one that broke. He's trying to claim that he was one that broke that story because he thought that then it would entice The Rock to come back. But if that was the case and he had come back, then it wouldn't have made it look like The Rock was mad. It would have made Dave's reporting like his credibility go massively down. So I don't understand why
it would have proven him wrong, and it would have made it look like Rock was always planned for WrestleMania.
Yeah, so I mean,
Dave's an idiot.
Makes no sense really to why you say that. So
if you think about it, the star of the Rock saga this last few months has been Dave Meltzer. Yeah. He's been the VIP of the whole thing.
Yeah, obviously, definitely. They should have him. They should have had him show up at WrestleMania instead.
No. He should be the third member of Heyman's stable.
Should be, yeah.
Have you seen the muscle in that guy? Come on.
I mean, well, no, they should have him. They should have Paul Heyman start wrestling and then have Dave Meltzer cut the promos. That's what they should do.
Oh God. You've seen Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
Remember? Have you ever seen the scene where Walter White is like, "No. This whole thing, it's about me."
Yeah.
That's Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, big time.
This whole thing. This isn't about The Rock. This isn't about Cena. This isn't about Cody.
It's about me. Yeah. It's about me. Yeah. He's obviously just trying to get him trying to say it as well. His reporting has been confirmed the last couple of days. That's like
not the last couple of years. Last couple of days.
Yeah, last couple of days. So that just means that
what Dave was reporting, we had to take his word on it. Dave's like, "Yeah, I had a chicken sandwich last night." Well, no one can confirm nor deny that, so I guess we're gonna have to roll with that. Dave's like, "Yeah, I watched Avengers Endgame last night." We can't confirm that.
Yeah,
but we're gonna have to work with that. Speaking of Avengers, have you heard this?
What?
Oh, you haven't heard this? Oh, I'm so happy. Do you know why AEW Collision has to move channels this Saturday?
No, why?
TNT is showing a rerun of Avengers Infinity War.
Yes.
And they're not moving it. So Collision is going to TBS for the week.
Oh, God.
A 7-year-old movie is pushing Collision out of its time slot. Or out of its channel. Now, listen. If Collision got pushed because of the NHL playoffs or the NBA playoffs, nobody would say a thing. We get it. It's the playoffs for those sports. Yeah. No. If that was the reason, I wouldn't even be bringing this up. Because like that happens sometimes. Wrestling is always going to get preempted for hockey and basketball, especially the playoffs. Fine, whatever. Like I said, it's happened before. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But to get changed because of a 7-year-old movie, now granted, Avengers: Infinity War, fantastic movie.
Yeah, it is.
But still, it's hilariously bad look for AEW.
I'm waiting for them to do that for a Dynamite one night. I hate to say that. I'm waiting for them to do that for a Dynamite one night.
Listen, we got what's the show that airs before Dynamite? Oh crap, I can't remember. Do you know? Yes. Listen, we got these Big Bang Theory episodes that are killing it views-wise. So AEW, you gotta go somewhere else for the week.
Yeah, you're only getting about 500K a week, whereas Big Bang Theory's getting about 1.2 million. So we're moving you basically.
I don't know how I would. I don't know how I would find this out. I don't know if they do actual viewers for how many people watch the Avengers movie, but I'm gonna try and find out what did better, Collision or Avengers. My guess is it's going to be Avengers.
Probably, yeah.
TNT is refusing to move it for a reason. So,
yeah. We'll see. That'll be quite funny. It'll be on the Nielsen report, so it'll probably come down that way.
I can't believe you didn't see that. I'm so happy you didn't.
I didn't see that one. No, I didn't see that one.
Leo sent it to me the other day. He's like, Bobby, would you like to laugh with me at AEW? I said, yeah, sure. And he sent me that. I was like, oh my God.
No, I haven't seen that. So no, yeah. So I'll keep an eye out for the ratings reports for next week.
If you could. It's obviously it airs Saturday night, Avengers: Infinity War, and
that'll probably come out Monday, I expect.
TNT on TNT, and then Collisions on TBS. So
yeah, I'll have a look at. I think normally they come down Monday about 4 p.m. your time. They normally come out. So
okay, if you could be on the lookout, let me know.
Yeah, I'll have a look, see what I can do. Reminds me, but I should be able to. I mean, it's only Wednesday, so I'll probably forget by then. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So well, that's the show this week. I think we've covered everything. Obviously, as per normal, so hit that like button. Well, it's the wrong way around, but hit that like button and subscribe. To myself, Bobby's one, and DK Energy. It's obviously all going across the bottom of the screen now.
Look at this. It's like a movie clipper thing. What do you call those things?
I can't remember. Clipboard?
I can't remember either.
I can't remember what they're called. No.
I can't remember either. Movie clipper thing. And take one.
Thing, that's it, yeah. Keep an eye out for anything that's coming up on the channels. I might be doing a few more videos soon, like from beforehand, like top 10 stuff. I need to get some more content out, so I'm thinking about doing some of them.
Question: when is this coming out?
I'll release it later on today.
Okay. You think by 8? You think by 8 p.m. my time it will be out?
Yeah, definitely by then, because I'll do it in the next hour or two. And it's
okay. So everybody, I reacted to the newest Rock Dwayne the Johnson movie.
Yeah.
Dwayne the Johnson. Rock Dwayne the Johnson movie called The Smashing Machine. I did a trailer reaction. That will be out at 8:00 Eastern tonight, so be on the lookout for that. He looks like a different human being in that movie. It's really weird. Rock with hair is weird, but they like transformed his face and all that. They made him look good though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Did you fun fact on that one? Did you also know that Smashing Machine is what they used to call Bobby in college and that in school? You know that.
Ryan said high school, so you fumbled that one, Zero.
So okay, yes. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So that's what they used to
fumble. Well, look at this, folks. He fumbled.
So yeah, that's what they call Bobby in.
And it fell again. And it fell again. There you go. I wish they called me that. Yeah, so Ryan was like, "Oh, you got to put that in there." I said, "Ryan, gotta be honest with you, it never crossed my mind once, and probably not going to do it." Just
well, there we go. Well, I included it onto this one, so you know we'll take that clip and we'll just edit it out or whatever.
I mean, well, yeah, you would have to send this clip directly to Ryan, just that minute-long thing, because he ain't watching an hour, 5 minutes. Come on.
No, I'll tell him this in the last little bit, so you know he'll find it and probably get it. So thank you once again for tuning in. We will see you next week. Actually, have you got anything else coming up on your channel, or is that it? Just your Smash Machine thing?
On Sunday, I'm not sure the time yet. I'm hoping Sunday or Monday. I'm hoping to do Sunday. Well, then I could push. Maybe it will be Monday now because I have a video coming out this week. I will be doing I already recorded it. Ryan's working on it. I am doing a 25 years of Gladiator behind the scenes because the 25th anniversary is on Monday. It's a top 2 favorite movie of mine. I just thought it'd be cool to like dive behind the scenes and do some trivia. I was even mind blown on some of the trivia that I read because I've read up on it before, but there was some stuff I still did not know. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. You know what? I'm just gonna push it to Monday now. Because let's do it.
Fair enough. Yeah. So yes, keep an eye out for that one then. And we will see you next week for another edition. Don't forget that I also have the show with CJ tomorrow night at 6 p.m. EST, being the EVP Zero show. And so we will see you guys next week. Thank you once again. Goodbye.
And I'm